everybody, and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie here, and this is my second YouTube channel called Funko Pops, in which I cover the day-to-day comings and goings, acquisitions, and things that are happening with my collection of Funko Pops. Now, I live in Canada, and I only started collecting in late 2018, which, compared to when Funko Pops first started production, is relatively late, especially compared to other collectors. But having said that, I often find that there are people who have tired of the hobby and they're getting out of it. So I'm always looking at online ads for people who are looking to part out their collection, either by piece or entirely, depending on what they have, if I, need enough pieces in their collection. So I look on Facebook Marketplace, and one resource that we have here in Canada is called Kijiji, which is basically like a Canadian version of Craigslist, but it's owned by eBay, and that's a valuable resource for me to find people locally who are selling off parts of their collection. So one day I was looking at Kijiji recently, and I found a fellow who was parting out some items of his collection, and we struck a deal for 8 pieces from his collection, and we met in person, masked up, sanitizer ready. Gotta practice social distancing and be smart nowadays. Anyway, so I got these 8 figures from him, so I'm going to show you what they are. Okay, the first figure I got from him was from the Men in Black. This was Agent J, as played by Will Smith in the movie. You can see that blue sticker on there. Says it was a Funko Shop exclusive. You can only get this online from the Funko Shop, who do not ship to Canada, by the way. I have no idea why, but they don't ship to Canada, so this was something that was unobtainable to me to be delivered to my home address. And I was very happy to get it. This stuck around in the Funko Shop for a while. It wasn't a quick seller, and I could see why, because you see here, Agent J is holding the teeny tiny gun that has a whole lot of power. And the normal figure for Agent J, he was holding the neuralizer that he would hold up and zap your memories with that flashing beam of light. But that figure also came with Frank the Pug. So if you had to compare, like, only getting one, would you want Agent J with the neuralizer and the Frank the Pug, or this one? In my opinion, Frank the Pug is a superior figure, but I still wanted this because I don't have any Agent J from Men in Black, and couldn't get it because it was a Funko Shop exclusive. So he was asking $10 for this one, and the Funko Pop price guide price value for this is $15, so that was an easy no-brainer for me to pick that one up. Next, we have this figure from the Predator movie. This was an EB Games exclusive. You can see that sticker on there. So basically, we still have EB Games here in Canada. We don't have GameStop. So anything that is a GameStop exclusive that comes to Canada, they just swap it out and put this EB Games exclusive sticker on it with that Canadian maple leaf. This, I believe, is from the original movie with Arnold. And it has the armor of the Predator shorting out with all those blue dots. There was a point in the movie when his armor was malfunctioning, and you could start to see him with the invisible camo, and all those blue dots are all over the armor. So that was a good get. I was very happy to get that one, because I have the Dutch figure, which was also an EB Games exclusive, where he's covered in mud, which made him invisible to the Predator. So that was like a turnabout is fair play. So this one was $20, and the pop price guide is $21 for this one. Oh, all the values, by the way, I'm telling you, are in Canadian dollars, because I paid Canadian dollars, and my Funko app is set to show values in Canadian dollars. So just keep it simple. We're going to keep everything in Canuck bucks. So $1 off the value for that. But I was just happy to get it, because I never saw that one in stores. Next, we have a couple of figures here that I can't get because they are Target exclusive. So this one here is Alice from Alice in Wonderland. You can see that only at Target sticker there. This was for the 65th anniversary of Disneyland, I believe. And Target doesn't ship to Canada, so what are you going to do? Sometimes the Target exclusives come to Toys R Us with a special edition sticker instead of these the Target sticker here, but it's really hit or miss. You can't really count on Toys R Us getting everything that is a Target exclusive, and these have been out for a while now, so I stopped holding my breath waiting for Toys R Us to get this. So this is Alice. I paid $20, only books for $16 in the app, so a bit of a loss, but I mean, hey, how am I going to get that figure from Target and get it shipped here cheaper than that. Same series is Cheshire Cat from the same series of Target exclusive 65th anniversary of Disneyland. And this one I paid $34 and the book value is $35, so we made up a little bit on that one there. Pretty well paying for book value. He had book value on all of the figures and gave me a little bit of a deal, but there isn't going to be a lot of quote-unquote profit to be made here off of book value, except at the end. So stick around to the end. So we're halfway through. It's only 8 figures. So from there, we're gonna the whole pile is gonna topple over on me. Don't do that. No. Let's be smarter about this. We'll find a different way to set these figures down so that we don't destroy everything. How about that? Okay. Next up, we have Bert and Ernie. So I told you in my previous video that I'm a big Muppets fan. Of course, Jim Henson's influence on Sesame Street goes hand in hand with that. I was a Sesame Street kid growing up, and I just love me some Muppets. So this is Bert from Sesame Street. There is a flocked version of this too, but I'm just happy to get any version of Bert because I don't have a Bert in my collection at all. Paid $20 for Bert, and book value on him is $23. And what would Bert be without Ernie to drive him crazy? So we got Ernie too. Ernie's holding his rubber ducky. That's figure number 5 in the Sesame Street set. And I paid $20 for that, and book value on Ernie is $24. Let's see, who else is in this set? So we have Bert and Ernie. Oscar, I do have already. Oscar and Slimy the Worm. Super Grover, I don't have. And then also I picked up from this fellow, Ookie, the Cookie Monster, number 2 in this series. Cookie Monster is a little bit pricier. I paid $35 for Cookie Monster, and he comes in the Pop Price Guide book value of $45 Canadian. So I got a little bit of money off of that. Now, the final figure that I got, and I'm not sure that the actual, what the Pop Price Guide says the value of this is accurate. I know it's pretty tough to come by, and I was happy to get it, is the 2020 Fall Convention, which I believe is New York City Comic Con. This is one from the Ad Icons line, and this is Captain Crook from the McDonald's series. So this was a convention exclusive. It was a shared exclusive with the Funko Shop, but again, Funko Shop doesn't mail to me. So the only way I could get this was either from the Funko Shop and have it mailed to an address in the United States, or from this fellow. So I was very happy to get this one, and he sold this piece to me for $30, which is not bad on the aftermarket for a convention exclusive. Usually people want a significant amount of money for convention exclusives, but the book value on this piece is $94 Canadian. So I know this was a tough one. I do believe that this one might have some legs for people who are trying to complete their McDonald's set in the long run. So I was very happy to get it at that price. I do think he's, obviously a more obscure mascot character from McDonald's, and I think this one is a sleeper. I think I got a decent price on this, even if that $94 isn't actually reflective of what people are paying like on the aftermarket for this figure. I think $30 is a steal for this. So that's what I got from him. It was 8 figures in total for $185 Canadian. Book value in Canadian is $273. So we made what, $64 in profit, like as if I'm selling it, right? Like in profit on the book value on that Captain Crook alone. It was about 20-ish bucks on everything else over book value. So we skimmed off $20-ish on everything else, and that's big 60 on the Captain Crook. If that's accurate, it's about $90 under book value for what we paid. But I was pleased to pay the prices no matter what. I'm just happy to have these pieces in my collection as always. So I have put them in the app. I'm always logging all my stuff in the Funko app just to keep track of what I've got it, need it, got it, need it. And yeah, and all in all, it was a a good purchase, and I was happy to have them. All right, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.